What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna waste your time. So yeah, I smoked for about 18 years, vaped for almost 2 years, and for and I also smoked marijuana for like 18 years also. So during that time, I did have a vitamin D deficiency, which I was aware of, but being young, I just kind of neglected my health. I didn't really care. I had a lot of trauma I dealt with in the past, so I just kind of used nicotine and marijuana to kind of suppress a lot of things. But let me get to the point. I quit smoking, and then I started vaping for about a year. So 10 months ago, I quit vaping, and this is what happened. So I was vaping the Elf bars and the Hyde bars. They were like 50 milligrams of salt nicotine, and I pretty much vaped all the time. It stayed in my hand constantly, and I couldn't put the vape down. It was just constantly, hitting it. So what happened, I started having anxiety attacks. I had a severe anxiety attack. I went to the ER, and they did an EKG and some blood work. They said everything looked fine, that I was just having anxiety. So, to me, it was a little excessive just to be anxiety, in my opinion. But I didn't realize anxiety could cause so many issues. So then I had another anxiety attack, and basically what was happening, I had this really strong feeling of fear and panic, and I was having chest pains, sweating, and I'm Googling the symptoms, and of course Google's telling me that it's heart attack symptoms. So I'm like panicking even more, and then I'm using the vape to try to suppress the anxiety, which is just making it a lot worse. So I ended up going to the ER again, and they did an EKG and more blood work, and they said that everything looked good, and the nurse came in and told me that it's probably the nicotine and the vape that's causing me the anxiety. So at this point I was fed up with these anxiety attacks, and it was so overwhelming and so scary that was enough motivation to get me to put the vape down. So that's when I just put it down, and I didn't touch it. And so for the first week, I was having like cold sweats, I was having trembling, anxiety, and things like that. And it seemed like in the afternoon at like around 4 o'clock every afternoon, I would start having an onset of symptoms, anxiety and trembling and stuff. And so I would lay in the bed for like 2 or 3 hours and try to get through these withdrawal symptoms. And so a couple months passed, and I was able to leave the vape alone. I just basically ate a lot of peanut butter crackers that helped me with cravings. I chewed on toothpicks. Definitely avoided any kind of alcohol. And when I would lay in the bed, I would watch videos that had like soothing music and relaxing backgrounds, and or I would just put on some music and cover my head with the cover and just lay there and do the trembling and the sweats and everything. And so it was a very rough time, and that was for probably about 2 weeks. I went through the severe withdrawals, and then for probably 6 or 7 months I just kept having these weird mini anxiety attacks, and I just kept having this feeling of like fear, feeling like I was gonna die and things of that nature. And so I went to a doctor and got some blood work done, and it turned out I had a vitamin D deficiency, which I kind of forgot about, which I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And so I had a vitamin D deficiency, and he recommended that I take 1,000 IUs or whatever it's called. So I started taking the vitamin D every day, and I'm still taking it, and I've been doing that for probably three months now, and I feel so much better, y'all. It's no joke. Like, I'm not having any anxiety attacks now. I still have anxiety, but it's not like it was. Like, I'm terrified to go back to vaping or to cigarettes. Even though I know in my mind it's the vitamin D deficiency was there. It was so scary going through the panic attacks, going to the ER thinking I'm having a heart attack. It's crazy what nicotine can do to the body, and then on top of that, having a vitamin D deficiency. So that's what was happening to me for a while, and honestly, it's been tough. But if you're going through withdrawals right now, or you're thinking about quitting, I believe you can do it. I know it's tough. It's hard to put it down because it's like a comfort thing. That's what it was for me. The vaping, it was just so addictive, and it just tasted so good, and the nicotine felt great. But then, just having the chest pains, not being able to breathe, having anxiety attacks, it was horrible. And I honestly never thought I would ever quit smoking or vaping. I even dipped throughout my life, Copenhagen and Skull and things, different dips. So I did that too, just to take breaks from the smoking. And I did manage to find some alternative to dipping, because it's been 10 months that I quit, but I ain't gonna lie, I still have really strong cravings, and it's not for nicotine. It's just I did it for so long, the smoking and vaping. I did it so long, and now I have these cravings, and I'm either eating or I'm gonna show you what I got. I got some of this stuff right here, Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff. This is the wintergreen. It's tobacco free and nicotine free, and it's what it is. On the back they have listed the ingredients. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of blurry, but it has kudzu root in it, and it lists all the ingredients. But it's no nicotine, no tobacco. It has a little caffeine in it, but it works for me. I throw a little dip in, and it keeps me from chewing so much gum, because I learned from chewing a lot of gum, you swallow air, which can cause you to be bloated. It can cause you to have gas. The gum has sweeteners in it that can cause bloatedness, and it can feel like there's pressure on my heart, and I can feel my heart beat, which kind of scares me. And so it's not good to chew a lot of gum, which I was chewing like 30 to 40 pieces of gum a day, and it was just causing me problems. So I try to do the dipping a little bit. It satisfies the craving for me. I don't know if it would for you, because if you have never dipped, but for me, I like the dip feeling. And you can swallow the juice, but I spit it out. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. Quitting smoking and vaping. It's been tough, but I feel so much better, and I've learned that I can deal with anxiety without nicotine. I eat healthier now most of the time. I still splurge on junk food sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, any questions, you can leave a comment and I'll answer your questions. So I appreciate you watching this. I really hope this video helps you on your journey of quitting. Sorry I stutter sometimes and I say a lot. I'm sorry. I'm a nervous person, and making this video, I'm kind of nervous, but I just want to help people on their quitting journey, and I believe that you can do it. And if you fail, try again. Keep trying, because I've tried so many times to quit, and it's been 10 months for me, and I'm still feel like I'm quitting because I'm still resisting this urge and cravings and things. So yeah, just get through that first week. Just refuse to use the nicotine. If you decide to go on patches or gum, there are side effects to those things. There's some people have allergic reactions. I'm not a doctor, I'm just giving you my experience. So my opinion, cold turkey is the best way to go. Just eat healthy snacks, chew on toothpicks, chew some gum, but not too much gum. Drink plenty of water, get exercise, and that's pretty much what I did. And I know everybody's different, but I was gonna say I quit smoking weed 2 weeks before I quit the vaping, because I wanted to eliminate all substances that could potentially be causing me the anxiety attacks. Sorry this video is so long. I appreciate you watching, and I really hope this video helps. Thank you.